Good morning, friends, my respected friends, fellow citizens, my colleagues in legal profession, civil rights activists, young friends, brothers and sisters. Happy Independence Day to all of you. This is an occasion to renew our pledge to democracy, liberty, equality and fraternity. My friends, today as we proudly unfurl our national flag, we celebrate the completion of 79 years of India's independence. But Independence Day is not merely a day for unfurling the Tiranga, exchanging greetings and remembering the historic date. It is a day to ask ourselves a fundamental question. What kind of India did we become free to build? We became free not merely from foreign rule. We became free to build a nation founded on liberty, equality, justice, democracy, and fraternity. And that great national promise found its fullest expression in our Constitution. My friends, on August 15th, August 1947, sovereignty passed into the hands of the people of India. The message was clear. No king is above the people. No government is above the Constitution. No religion is above citizenship. No caste is above equality. No individual is above law. India chose a republic in which every citizen, irrespective of caste, religion, language, region, gender, or economic status, would have an equal place under the constitutional order. That is the real meaning of independence. Our freedom fighters did not sacrifice their lives merely to replace the British rulers with Indian rulers. They dreamed of India in which the people would rule themselves and every human being would live with dignity and freedom. Look at our national flag, my friends. The Tiranga does not belong to one religion. It does not belong to one political party. It does not belong to one caste, one language or one religion. It belongs to every Indian. The saffron color reminds us of courage and sacrifice. The white reminds us peace and truth. The green reminds us of life, growth, and our connection with the land. And at the center is the Ashok Chakra, the wheel of Dharma, law, movement, and progress. The chakra is not a wheel of stagnation. It tells us the freedom of charter. The Constitution is the bridge between freedom we won in 1947 and the freedom we must preserve today. The preamble of the Constitution gives us the vision: justice, liberty, equality, fraternity. These are not the decorative words, my friends. They are the moral foundation of our republic. For us, independence therefore means not only freedom from foreign domination, it also means freedom from caste oppression, communal hatred, discrimination, poverty, fear, and arbitrary exercise of power. Political independence without social and economic justice remains incomplete. As per Baba Sahib Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, we must also have the courage to remember the history honestly. There were organizations and political currents during the freedom movement that did not share the inclusive vision of the national movement and that questioned the place of even tricolor, national flag. They did not even unfurl the hoist the national flag till recently. The historical record regarding the RSS and its early opposition to the present national flag is a part of that larger debate. But today, rather than using history merely to condemn individuals or organizations, let us draw a more important lesson. The national flag must never become the property of an ideology. The Constitution must never become the property of a political party. Patriotism must never become the monopoly of one religion or one political organization. My friends, we must understand the difference between patriotism and political loyalty. A patriot can criticize the government. A patriot can question the parliament. A patriot can challenge an unconstitutional law. A patriot can defend the rights of minority. A patriot can stand with a person whose views are unpopular. Indeed, in a constitutional democracy, sometimes defending the rights of the unpopular citizen is the highest form of patriotism because governments come and go, political parties rise and fall, but India and its constitution must endure forever. Today, therefore, our responsibility is not simply to celebrate independence, but to protect the institutions that make freedom meaningful. We must protect an independent judiciary, a free press, an impartial electoral process, federalism, and the rule of law, civil liberties, and the right to dissent. Democracy is not merely the right to vote once in 5 years, my friends. Democracy is the right to question, criticize, disagree, and participate throughout the life of the republic. And disagreement is not anti-national. Dissent is not a sedition. Criticism is not the betrayal. And asking questions is not a crime. A democracy becomes strong not when everybody speaks the same language, but when everybody has the freedom to speak and to differ. Friends, the Constitution cannot protect India by itself. Citizens must protect the Constitution. We must reject the politics that divides Indians on the basis of caste, religion, language, and region. We must refuse to allow hatred to become a substitute for patriotism. We must teach our children that India is not merely a geographical territory. India is an idea that a child born in a poor family has the same constitutional dignity as a child born in a powerful family. An idea that a person belonging to a minority has the same citizenship as a person belonging to the majority. In India, that woman, a Dalit, an Adivasi, a religious minority, a worker, a farmer, a student, and a lawyer all stand equal before the Constitution. That is the India we must defend. So, on this Independence Day, let us make a renewed pledge. Let us defend the Constitution, not merely in courts and parliament, but in our homes, schools, universities, workplaces, and public life. Let us defend liberty with fear, equality without discrimination, justice without favor, and fraternity without exclusion. Let us teach our young generation that loving India does not mean hating another Indian. True patriotism does not ask which religion do you belong to. It asks, do you believe every Indian deserves dignity, freedom, and equality? That is the constitutional patriotism. As a lawyer, I have spent more than 4 decades in the service of the law. Today, I wish to place one simple proposition before the people of India. The Constitution is our national covenant. The tricolor is our national symbol. Democracy is our political foundation, and fraternity is our national bond. Let nobody divide these. Let nobody appropriate the national flag for a particular ideology. Let nobody reduce patriotism to unquestioning obedience, and let nobody make us choose between India and the Constitution, because the India we celebrate today is the India created by its people and governed by its Constitution. My friends, I plead my case before the people of India, the ultimate jury of this republic. The evidence is our history, the law is our Constitution, the responsibility is ours, and the verdict must be very clear. We will protect our democracy, we will protect our freedoms, we will protect equality, we will protect fraternity, and we will protect the tricolor as the symbol of every Indian. Let us make India not merely independent, but free, equal, justice, and democratic. Jai Bharat, Jai Constitution, Jai Democracy.